Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back for what could potentially be our final map in the Blitzkrieg battle, our European Cup here for Battalion 1944. Once again, Mega Man and Kaiserson bringing you the action. Apologies for the delay. Face it, I guess it's something with the cloud internet stuff has gone down, and like I guess Snapchat, Instagram, a bunch of different tech things were all kind of affected by it. So we're in the situation now where that's why Face It was down. So we wrangled up a server. We got ourselves back into the game, and we're ready to bring you guys the action for the potential final map in the Blitzkrieg battle. Remember, map number 1 went into overtime. Map number 2 here, starting on Vanguard. It's going to be our first time taking a look at this as a competitive map. And Kaiserson, you know slightly more about it. Not a whole lot more than I do, but slightly more about it than I do.
Slightly more. It's a really interesting map. Currently, the main meta, which I've seen, is having shotgun in the mid house, which is the house right next to middle, which some people like to call courtyard. And most players like to head towards that B site since it's a lot easier to take compared to the A site. Just like we're seeing right now in the action as got first kill and the second kill. So you get another one. Niso getting a third. Completely advantage for no names right now.
Well, clean sweep there at the end for the no names side. They're going to pick up the opening round. Now, keep in mind that the Allied side on this, or the Russian side, is going to be the slightly more favorable side, just given the fact that the current firepower of those weapons is significantly higher than what you've got on the Axis side. Those SMGs really tear through the opposing players pretty rapidly. And you can see that just based off of the buy that they have rolling through into this round, that's kind of the going to be the quintessential side of this.
Yeah, it would be great if I could actually see the gameplay. There we go. Right now I'm having my own technical issues, but Blues with the shotgun in mid-house, the technique which I said earlier on, unable to get the frag just then, and actually went down very low. Of course, the Russian shotgun, the Baikal, very, very strong compared to the trench gun. It's a little bit more range, some people say.
There you go. Blue's going to be able to pick off one, but Chet's there to kind of go on a bit of a rampage this round. 2 frags to his name. The nice shots there. And again, I mean, I'm not super familiar with the Russian side weapons on this. Toxg, nice shot. Squirrels back around, gets through that hole, and he's going to be looking for some more action. They're coming in towards him. He's kind of fallen back into this side room for the time being, but they're wrapping around. They're going to go to the other bomb site. They know where he is. At least they've got an inkling. He spots a player. He'll pull the trigger, trying to spam through a smoke, seeing if he can connect anything. But Niso is there. 3 versus 1. Highly unlikely that he gets back in here. And it should be 2-0.
It should be 2-0 unless Toshi can pull some magic with the trench gun. But chances are very unlikely. It's very hard site to retake just because it's so tight. You got the front door, you got this side entrance as well, and like all the positions which no namers are using is very, very good. Tokshay is a little bit running in case of a flank. I think he just wants to save this now. Nope, Niso denies him of that chance. 3 kills for Niso with PPS.
So the gun that Chet has, that is the equivalent to the STG,
which is the Fedorov. Yes, it is equivalent.
Okay. And then his secondary that he's running is kind of like the Thompson.
Yeah, the PPSH, so strong, very fast fire rate, but quite hard recall, so difficult to use, some people say.
Well, some people aren't professional gamers, though. Sure. We'll have to see whether or not he can put it to use as Chet. And there you go. He picks up the first frag with it. Takes down Blues early on in the round. They continue to push on forward, kind of fanning out a little bit, looking towards that A-bomb. Pressure in towards B. Big tank room that the B-bomb site is part of. Kind of an amphitheater that the other site is on. Good responses so far. Souls able to get one. Toxg right around the corner with a shotgun. Finds a second. Mare's going to go down. Picks himself up an SMG for his troubles. And now he's got an opportunity to push on forward and maybe find some more damage.
Yeah, in this 2004, it's going to be difficult for no enemies to try and get back into this round, but it seems like they are trying, though. Zingina with the scope, the Mosin scope. That is a very beautiful weapon, I say so. They are planning A. Bomb will go down, and that's going to be some extra tokens No, just trying to shoot through the door, but his Tokshay gets that frag on his knee, so just leaving Sinjini, and he's not being able to do anything. Dakis is going to take him down. Very nice round for him, and that's going to be first round for Grandpa Gaming. God, it's so hard without the names now.
It is what it is. It's all 2-1. The scoreline, though, is the no-namers are in control right now, but that lead dwindling down. They had the 2-0 start, but the response comes in as Grandpa Gaming are able to get one back, see if they can continue, go on maybe a little bit of a tear. They've got 2 shotguns to work with, a couple STG, and that scope that they picked up, that Mosin that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
See how effective that can be here. As you can see, they've got a couple of unscoped Mosins on the offensive side this time around.
Already able to get into mid-house with that double-barreled shotgun. So effective if he can get the shot off, but Sinjini might actually have a chance to get on, but seems like the person which he was facing just got away just in time. At the moment, both sides just being careful, not trying anything too drastic. Trying to get some map control, and it seems like they are trying to get towards that B bomb site this time, where there are 2 players on there. I think one's up on the rafters while the other one is down below. Nope, both on site.
It's a nice shot there from Chet, able to take the scoped rifle out of the hands of the defensive players, and the Axis side kind of struggling here again to get a foothold into the round, flushing this player out. A couple of players up close and personal, and Zinji doing a good job bailing out his teammate. Trying to do what he can over with that double-barreled shotgun. Going to swap out for the trench gun.
Ooh, Sinjini.
So Zinjini, nice shot.
So good from him. But Marie still got his shotguns. Right now, Nala's up in heaven, just trying to find some targets. But it looks like they are going back towards the A side, which they have planted so many times. And just in the nick of time as well. Ooh, Marie. Using something different than a shotgun.
He's just swapping between the trench gun and the double barrel.
Yeah.
He's just going back and forth between them. Which one do I like in this situation? Which one do I like in this situation? So, working out for him, nevertheless, in the long run, and now the Allied side has a 3-1 lead. Now, remember, the Grandpa Gaming side went and walked away with map number 1 in overtime. So, no-namers are down 0-1 in this series. So, a victory here would push it onto a 3rd map. Now, what is the 3rd map? I knew these 2, but I didn't get clarification on what the 3rd map was in this series.
Map will be Liberation. We've seen it so many times.
Good
Grandpa
neutral ground
Gaming.
for these teams.
Yeah, Grandpa Gaming's very good on it. We've seen him do 13-0 and also beat Endpoint. Probably one of the favorites to win this tournament.
So we know that they're nice and comfortable.
Yeah. If it goes to the 3rd map, you can very see Grandpa Gaming get that win, but it has to go to the 3rd map, and Zinjini doesn't want a 3rd map. None of these players kind of don't want a 3rd map since it's been such a long time since we played the first one. But Marie, shotgun pushes out and he gets that frag somehow. Out all the doubt.
I'm gonna have to slow play it now, Marie. Looking for something, but Zinji able to find Dakas with that bomb recovered, ready to move into a bomb site now. As you can see, taking the long corridor down towards that A hallway. Chet trying to do what he can, but Soul's able to find one. Mare's there for. It's gonna leave it all down to Souls in a 3 versus 1. Spots a player. Doesn't manage to get the shot off in time. Will spot the head, barely missed. That was very close.
Very close indeed. But at this point, you probably just want to see Souls trying to keep the weapon, maybe take a weapon off, take that feather off, maybe pick that up. But you definitely want to keep this card since there are a lot of long-range jaws which can take on this map, especially in this position which he is at.
Yeah, not going to find a whole lot over here. Not really going for too much of a chase either. The money economy is not super strong here for the Allied side. They're going to pick up a decent amount going into the next round, so the buyback is going to be fine. The money on the Axis side, though, is in the dumpster. It is bad.
Yeah, especially since they won the previous round, so they're not going to get maximum loss bonus like they would have done if they didn't win that round. So they'll be only getting 2 tokens going into the next round, which isn't enough to buy much, so you're probably going to see them eco. They could buy around the car if they keep it, which they do, and he even picks up a Fedorov, but can't get the second kill. That is good work from No Names.
Bit of a bummer right there. They did end up going for the chase. Got the knife kill. Thought he might be able to get out of there, but with 1 second left in the pause between rounds, he loses everything. Now we got to see them go for the rebuy back into this one. It's not going to be pretty. STG comes to play. Blues is going to be back on the shotgun. A couple of MP40s. That's really it. Tough scenes for them.
We are seeing 3 PPSHs on No Names. And looks like they're going for a fast play. Chep aims to get the first frag. And looks like Niso trying to get another one, but it's actually Jake who does it. Oh, good refrag from Nala, but he gets taken up quickly from Chep. These PPSHs are just mowing down their opponents.
You can really see how strong they are in these close quarter battles. Just shred through that health.
But Dakas right now trying his best to get back in ace. He does manage to get one person with a nice headshot. Question is, can he get any more? Toxj is close by to help his teammates since it is a 2 versus 3. Oh, great positioning from Chet. That's his 3rd kill of the round. Question is, can he get that 4th one, which is Toxj? It seems like it's so close, just a wall separating them right now.
Yeah, right around the corner from each other, but looks like Toxj is actually going in opposite direction right now, sitting in a different building at the current moment, so not going to be the easiest recovery here from the Axis side of Grandpa Gaming, as they are going to go down a 5-1 score line. Very strong start thus far here for the No-Namers, as they continue their onslaught here with the slightly more powerful weaponry on the Russian side of the map.
Like right now, we're not really seeing much tech nades or much smokes being used, and that's because this is a new map. It's only been out for a week, so you're not going to expect some of the flashy stuff or the default stuff which you normally see on maps like Manor House or Liberation. But Toxj, he will take down 2 players. That's going to help his economy. 6 tokens now. He's going to share it. Soul's picking up the scope, which costs 7 tokens. Sin Genie's got 11, so you're going to see him pick up the Mosin. There we go. Right now, Toxj 8 kills on the other side. Sin Genie and Chet both on 7.
Yeah, not only that, but only 3 deaths for each one of them.
Yeah.
So not only are they getting kills, but they're giving up hardly anything in return. Great start to the map so far for the No Name. Tough spot for the Grandpa Gaming side to be in, but we'll see them persevere. They're going to continue on. Down but not out. That is certainly the call of the day here, as we saw them go down with a pretty good lead for No Namers in the previous map when they were playing. I believe, what was that, Manor?
It was Manor House. It feels like a lifetime ago, which we played it, but nice shot from Chet with the unscoped Mosin. Able to take down Souls, giving his team advantage, but not too long, since Dakas gets a nice refrag onto Niso up from the rafters. Question is, can they get a second round? Now, just because it's a new map, it's hard to tell if it is actually ally-sided or Axie-sided, per se. I've seen some people say it's very Axie-sided still, but then like I've seen a lot of teams get a lot of rounds as the Russians with these PPSHs, as well as the Baker, which we've seen Marie using right now, because they can get mid-house control so easily against their opponents.
Off angle here. Is he going to spot it? Scopes at the wrong time. Might have been spotted. Leckerman, long spray there, but there's that double barrel that you were talking about. So much damage done, but look at this.
Oh my
Dakas
God.
just jumps in and annihilates all 3 of them, finishing off the round in style. STG spray. He picks up all 3 of them, getting a second round on the board here for the Grandpa Gaming.
Impressive from Dakas there. SCG proving so strong, even at close range, getting those headshots at the end and taking out those damage players, but don't think that's going to stop the allies. They're going to get the PPSHs once more. Still got a shotgun on Marie, as well as the Niso now, I believe. I think those are the shotguns. You can see, just watching out, Dakas able to get the first frag onto Sinjini. Chetlo, he's trying to take a bow onto Toxj, but Toxj proves more valiant. Niso pushing onto the B site somehow, able to get that frag. Marie and Jake, all frags going inside of No Names right now. It's 3 versus 2. After such a great start in the round for Grandpa Gaming.
I'm getting planted over here towards the B-bomb site, looking for some frags to come around. Good spot there from Toxg. Gets a lot of damage on Marie, but cannot take him down. 2-on-3 retake situation. Look at the repositioning now from Toxg. Is anybody watching this position? Yes, prone in the corner. Looking for this angle to come around, spotting one player, trying to distract for the teammate to come through the smoke. Getting up on top of the boxes, looking for something outside of the doorway, getting all the way up on the roof. Trying to spot one, will take him down. That turns the distraction to the other side, and Toxg is able to take down Jake. It leaves it all on Niso. What can he do here? Double-barreled shotgun. And there it is. There's the 1, there's the 2. Niso, well played in the 1v2 clutch.
Just needed those 2 shells in his shotgun. So powerful. So far, pretty good start for No Names. Now, Niso on 7 kills, and Gina and Mary's slowed down quite a bit. Chet on 8. The other side is pretty a little bit more difficult. So it's just become shotgun, so you're probably going to see him towards that mid house. You could even see him play towards A. I've seen some players play in the A short, just covering that entrance. Chet though, he has pushed up towards Connect. He's trying to get that A short player, which is Blues, but right underneath him is another one. But he finds Nala through the smoke. Tags up his teammate, but Blues able to take down Jake. Bad damage from his teammate. Still one player towards that A site low. Blues spamming through the window. Didn't even know that was spammable, to be honest. People already finding some secrets.
Well, I thought he got that kill, but it was
so did I.
Trying to find his way around outside, stuck between a rock and a hard place, and Chet's going to capitalize. Can't rectify the aim. Toxg is going to get the return, so it's down in a 2-on-2. Bomb yet to be planted. Now the plant goes in. Toxg going to try to work his way back around with his squad mate. Look at how far out Sinjini is playing right now. Oh, and this flank play from Toxg. Look at this. There you go. So now the 1v2. So Marie, here's the shotgun play once again. Is he going to be able to capitalize? Is he going to get it? Pops one shot, another shell in the chamber, but that's not going to make a difference. Here they come, both from the same angle. And I lagged out. And there it is.
Don't even know what happened there. The fuse has come in, so 6-3.
I guess Marie lagged out. I was spectating him, and I know that it looked like lag to me, so the whole server lagged out. Womp womp.
I wish I could be in the server right now, but some technical issues. I think I know what the problem is, but yeah.
Got Bramberton in the chat. What's going on, Joe? And good to see you, brother.
Too bad Google's trying to sabotage Bulkhead once again.
True that.
Beniso, PPSH gets the frag onto Souls, and he's going to keep on pushing towards Connector. Might actually look towards going through the entrance, but he's just holding back, waiting for his team to try and make a move after having this early advantage. Jake with Fedorov trying to get the frag, but unable to hit his shot. It does seem like they're going towards Tower to be. Be interesting to see how that works, especially since there are 3 people around B, and Toxj with the scope able to take down Chet. He's been playing pretty well with the PBSH so far in this map. It's gone into dark. This is a good position to hide while the enemy's trying to plant on B.
Yeah, it's not a great position though to have that scoped rifle, especially if you've got 3 SMGs running you down. So not the easiest spot to be in, but could be effective nonetheless. And now we'll have to see what Sinjini's got perched up on top of the double doors here. What is he going to get accomplished at the moment? Just waiting for anything. 4v4, 20 seconds left. So not a whole lot of time to work with, and they've got to make something happen here soon. There's the smoke play. In they go. ToxG able to open up. Bomb getting planted in the smoke as we speak. There's no denial. Leckerman coming around the side, takes down Zingini and Marie, but that leaves Niso in a 1 versus 4. Now he's dead. So it's a 4 versus 0. Bomb's going to get defused here. 6-4 the scoreline goes. So Grandpa Gaming starting to battle back.
6-4, like you said, very good round for them after that retake. Getting all the frags as soon as No Name's gone to the site. Only frag was Niso right at the beginning of the round. Right now, purchases are coming in. Chet buying the Fedorov, Niso with PPSH, and Mosins and Marie again with the shotgun. Pretty sure I've only ever seen him use a shotgun so far. Ooh. Just a little bit further into Soul's iron sights.
Ooh, nice shot there from Jakey. Kicking things off in style, but he goes down immediately to Soul, so we're going to play out another 4 versus 4, same as it ever. Very evenly matched, these two teams, as they continue to battle back and forth, but it's Dacus that's going to find
such a great angle.
Yeah, tip the scales a little bit more into the favor of the Axis.
Right now, Marie's in tower. Alone ToxG up on top of rafters. With scope, watching being long, not really the best weapon to have watching that angle, but he has proved us wrong, having the scope in at angles. Let's see what Marie can do with this shotgun. Looks like he's just waiting for his team to start moving. Zingini, Mosin in hand at bus.
Really slow play here. Again, Zingini gonna attack that doorway same way that they tried to attack it the last time. Drop the smoke, maybe go for the plant once again.
Ooh,
seems to be the way it's gonna go.
Trigger discipline. He managed to get the first player. Can he get the second? Unable to, Marie. With quick refrag with that shotgun of his. Gonna get the bomb down just in time, I believe, unless Dacus says anything about it.
Oh, he does.
He does.
That's like the 3rd time now that he's denied a bomb plant on that site by playing the patience game, and it's worked out well for him. They continue to go back towards that B-bomb site constantly, and they're not really getting the fruits of their labors at that point. They keep dropping them down, denying the bomb plants, denying the extra coins, the shillings, not getting them in their pockets. So they've really evened this thing up. And look at this. Look at the amount of snipers that they have now on the Axis side.
A lot of snipers, a lot of one-shot capability weapons, which I think this map favors quite a bit. There are a lot of long-range angles which you can hold. There are also short-range angles, but you can just, if you have the right positioning, you can hold them from quite far range. And look at ToxG of this scope.
Oh, good. Zingini's ping came back down. He was up at 800 ping for a second there.
Ooh.
Lagging out, but seems to be all good. Everybody else seems to be in a good spot, but Marie, not so much. Early death there, and Soul's again able to open up, finds another frag, but Jake is there, the unscoped Mosin doing some work. See if they can capitalize now. The man advantage still on the Axis side. A lot to play for.
Zingini unable to get Dacus, but there is a player right around the corner, which he might not expect. At the moment, he's just waiting for the push of Zingini. Just want knowledge, just push and kill him at this point. Just look at his patience. It might actually cost. I don't know.
Somehow he battled out of that. Not really sure. They had the crossfire set, but not able to get the connections that he was looking for. And now Niso is coming under fire, trying to get back out here, and he will find the frag, but not before Zingini goes down, leaving him just the last man standing, but not for long. Tied up 6-6, coming into the final couple of rounds here of the opening half, and I'm surprised as far. Actually, I'm still getting used to max rounds 12.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. Second half is upon us. That was the final half of the opening. Final round of the opening half. Jesus, I can't even say words. My brain's mush. Too much, but I love it.
God of Battalion right now. But 6-6, tied half. Now it's time to see how Grandpa Gaming works on the allied side, which says Axes because of server issues. But you can see Souls, he's got himself a Bakel shotgun. I think he's pushed in to mid-house, and it does seem like a very much B push. Zingini just around the corner to Souls. Question is, who will get the frag? It will be Souls with that shotgun. So powerful, close range. Not much you can do against that. And Niso on top of rafters for a shotgun on his own, and he gets one frag as well. He's moving, trying to get a second. Tags the second guy. Unable to hit the third shot. But his team is backing up Chet. 2 frags himself. The MP28. Just leaves Nala and ToxJ both tagged Kingdom Cup.
Yeah, going to be a tough one for them. Going to let the health regen here a little bit and then maybe try a different approach at this. But things got shut down in a hurry there. That shotgun doing so much. ToxG, though, able to answer back. Jake getting a little too aggressive for his own good. It's going to be his ultimate demise. A couple players left to find here, but good tagging on to Niso. They got him. Where is that third player? There he is, Chet. Pardon me, Marie, coming around from the back lines. They're trying to just stall out, let him flank. Marie coming around from behind. There's one. And that's pretty much going to do it for the round. The last man standing is going to be Nala. Very difficult positioning to be in. Looking for all 3 of these players, 15 seconds. It's going to be pretty much impossible for him to finish this round off.
He's trying his best with the SVT, but 7 seconds, time's ticking, and he will finally fall to the hands of Chet. Really good round from Chet. There, gave himself 3 kills. And a really good flank from Marie. Able to get them that 7th round, which they desperately want. They want to finish this now. They don't want to play the 3rd map, Liberation.
Yeah, especially not the way that Grandpa Gaming played it earlier. The last thing, well, I mean, they're trying to push it to that 3rd map, but it's going to be a struggle for them. Nades go down through the mid corridor, not going to find any connection just yet. STG's out to play. Early pick is going to be Chet taking down Nala.
Dacus close on his tail, trying to sneak in towards the B site. He's going towards connector. As you can see, Zingini, he's in this broken house with so many holes in it that I don't even know how it's standing. But Niso, shotgun, able to take down Dacus, I believe it was. Solzo with a quick refrag, as well as Blues taking down Jake, and they're moving towards A site now. Blue is able to get one more before he gets dispatched by Niso, making it 2 versus 2, but now it's all up to ToxJ. 1 versus 2.
They think he's in the site. They actually have no idea that he's flanking right now. Now Chet's got an idea, but it's too little too late, and ToxG is going to pull it into the 1v1. Bomb is well far. He's going to have to go all the way back and get it. And he's got control of the B bomb site, but the rotation has started. And these bomb sites are not far enough apart where that rotation cannot come in at a very accelerated pace, and you can see it right now. He's going to work his way into the site, go for the plant, should have plenty of time to get the plant down, but Niso ever vigilant, ever encroaching on the position. They'll be looking for him, and Niso's going to find the better of the damage. ToxG down very low, tilts around. Now ToxG down to 1 HP. The battle between these 2 players, and it's going to get won by Niso. Really a little ring around the rosy there at the end, but he stalls him out enough to get close and be effective with that MP.
Really good round from Niso. You can see 13 kills for him. Person behind him, well, technically in front in terms of frags. Chet has been playing pretty well on the other side. ToxJ, 18 kills. He's the only reason that Grandpa Gaming is still in this pretty much. Looking at the weaponry, I have to kind of favor Grandpa Gaming right now. You see a Mosin, Baker as well, and 3 PPSHs. You can go very aggressive with those weapons. Getting close, do so much damage. Chet able to get the first frag. Jake just trying to find some more, but right now Chet's in some danger if he's not too careful.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Able to get that opening pick, though, for them. Ever important, that's for sure. Looking for a little bit more. He's just going to hold in the rafters position. He's able to get the better of Tox G. That's 2 rounds in a row. And now Jake chiming in onto Souls. Things looking really good here for the no-namers.
Can keep this up. Might not be able to see a third map, but not able to take down one more, making it 2 versus 4 instead of a 2 versus 5. But they still need to find so many players, and they don't even have possession of the bomb right now. Marie's just being so patient. He's not even moving a flinch on that A site.
Really tough spot, this 4v2. Like you said, I mean, nobody on the Allied side really moving. Nobody giving up any kind of ground.
Marie standing still, but they finally starting to push onto A site. They're going to probably find some trouble if Marie can get this frag. He can even stop the plant if he wants to, but he's waiting patiently. But I think he might have waited a little bit too long. Bomb will go down. I think it would have been better if he just pushed that and stopped the plant. Time was just so low. Now it's a 2 versus 1 situation.
What a patient round out of them as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they were at a massive disconnect, massive disadvantage. And they're able to pull that one back. So the 2 versus 1 has to be executed flawlessly here from Chet. They know exactly where he's coming from. This should be impossible for him to win. So he's just going for some jump shotgun shots. Nala even going to tag him up, drops him low. So a third of his health left. And there you go. He's going to back away. So big round there out of the Axis side. Really nice to see from Grandpa Gaming. Not losing their composure. They were down in like, what, a 4 versus... Everything
2?
seemed to be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I think the fault came down to Marie. I think if Marie actually pushed that, stopped the plant, time was not on their side. I think it was like 10 seconds left when the bomb was going down. If he stopped that plant, very unlikely that they'll be able to get a replant, and it would actually allow Chet to push them closer since they'll be focused more on the bomb plant than actually on him. But
Lost Zinji out of the server. Looks like he was having... I called it before that he was having some internet problems, some latency issues, so looks like he's dropped out of here, but we can take kind of a breakdown of it. I know Bramerton's in the chat and everything like that, but I know you guys are bouncing some questions off of him, but pose a question to the chat. How are you guys enjoying Battalion thus far? Have you bought the game? Have you been playing it? I know that there's probably a fair few spectators that are out there who are just checking it out for the first time, don't really know what to expect, don't really know what they're looking at so much. Have you considered getting the game? What are your initial thoughts on everything? Having played this game myself since before the release and playing it a little bit since then, I gotta say, man, it is a night and day difference from how it used to.
yeah, it's very much different. I think it feels a lot better, especially since the face integration. I think that's the most impressive part. Like, it's helped so much. It makes the game a lot more competitive than it used to be. Like, before release, players focused on the PUG server because that's where you can have that competitiveness. But now you can actually play on Face It, maybe solo queue, maybe get a 5-stack with some friends and trying your best.
But not too aggressive of a 5-stack because people seem to complain about that. $812 viewers right now. That's pretty awesome. It'd be super sick to break that 1,000 mark today. That would be friggin' amazing.
It would be amazing.
Absolutely. I believe they did some giveaways earlier in chat. I think Dark was organizing some stuff earlier on, doing some giveaways, some skin giveaways and things like that, which is pretty cool.
I think there's still some skin giveaways right now. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't get told much here in the studio.
Yeah, we're just we're the afterthought.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need casters to cast this game.
But not real casters.
Yeah, not real casters, just
real casters.
Just normal people.
Heaven forbid.
But yeah, so let's talk about some of the skins, because obviously if you win a giveaway, you win some chests which you can get skins from. There are quite a few skins in the game which I quite like, and one of them is actually a skin which you can't get right now. It looks amazing. It's called Deathbringer. I put in Discord earlier, which you can see. A lot of players, if you want to check what skins are in the game, you can actually go into your inventory and the armory, and you can tick a box which says unowned skins, and you can see all the skins in the game. Apart from some unique ones, I think you can't see 3 different skins, which is the skin which you want at the major, the one which you want at Insomnia, and I believe Shroud skin is not on that list. So
yeah. Now we are on a delay, obviously, from what we're commentating on and how delayed it is being brought to you on the stream. So I'm just now seeing where you guys are as far as, you know, catching up to the question that I asked you before. People saying that it's a great game, people saying, you know, that it's amazing and everything like that. That's awesome, man. That's the kind of feedback that we want. But we also want feedback that says, hey, I don't particularly like this in the game. And then obviously if the voice, the vocal, you know, you start getting the hubbub and the buzz going about that, and then that's when the developers come in. I mean, Bramertron, he's one of the developers. He's been in chat. Fantasy works with them. You know, a number of different people that worked on the game have been in the chat today. So if there's any opinions that you have, anything that you want to voice as far as your concerns or things that you don't particularly like or the direction of the game and things like that, by all means, reach out, talk to them. You know, that's the one biggest part about it, is that they want to be proactive developers on this. They don't want to be reactive. You know, they want to take more of an approach of, I don't even want to throw names out there, but I will for the sake of the argument. You know, they don't want to sit there and let the game get stale the way that Counter-Strike has for long periods of time until they reworked the economy or revamped some of the guns and things like that. You know, they want to be more like how Epic Games has kind of thrown things in it. Like, I'm drawing a parallel to Fortnite here, and I really hate myself for doing it. But you know how they continue to mold and shape the game. It's literally the same game every single time that you play it, but there's always something different. You know, every couple of weeks there's something different in the game. You know, and that's because the developers are very active with their community, and that's something that I think Bramertron and the rest of the guys at Bulkhead want to be. Is, you know, they want to listen to the community. They want to have a nice open transcript with them, a little back and forth and everything, and you know, keep the pipeline open between consumer and product.
Yeah, but it seems like we're going back into the game now. Finally fixed that issue, which I helped in the background, I believe. I like to say I had some part in it. I can actually join now and watch the game in-game. This is brilliant. But back into the mix. Still 5 versus 5 in this round. And Tokshay able to take down that player Niso up in tower. With that
That's a big scalp to take, too.
Yeah.
They've been having their own little miniature battle throughout this entire map. And it's been Niso that's kind of been the one on the forefront of that. But now that Zengini's back in, you finally get to say his name again. He's had a slow start to the map, but could chalk that up to latency issues as Dakas takes down Chet for a little bit more. And he's going to find Jake as well, trying to wide swing on the player at the bottom of the stairs. But Marie is here, and Marie has a shotgun, ever dangerous.
Yep, Marie with shotgun is always a dangerous mode, especially since he's just also picked up a second weapon with the PPSH, and he will start getting down the bomb on B site. You can see the 2 players, Zengini and Marie, are both playing together right now. Ooh, very quick to the end. Dakas and Blues getting kills those PPSHs on. Like I said, this gun just shreds through people. It's a lawnmower.
Yeah, and a big round there from Dakas as well, picking up 3 frags. And again, coming down to the wire. We went into overtime on map number 1. We're 8-8 right now. We're 16 rounds deep in a 24 max round game. So, you know, you never know what direction things are going to go as things progress. But, you know, never counting the Grandpa Gaming out.
Yeah, we've seen so much damage that they can do. And after that pause, it sort of reset the play, so everyone's on an equal footing. But Chet, he wants to get that advantage back with a nice second kill. But good trades there from Nala. The advantage will stay towards No Names.
Yeah, really nice stuff from Chet. He's been a force to be reckoned with on this map. Him and ToxG. He's able to take down ToxG first and foremost, catches Blue later on with a headshot. So, Really nice recovery from them, and now Dacus is finding himself in a forward position outside of that bomb site, trying to work his way in, but he's got a lot of players surrounding this area.
Yeah, but I don't think they realize his positioning right now. Sinjini's not too bothered about it, nor is Niso, who's just around the corner to him. Now Sinjini's trying to peek. He's not really seeing anything in that bottom mid-house, but it's Gnarly gets that frag onto Jake. Getting that advantage back in their favor. 3 versus 3. Sinjini, though, is in a nice position in case Nala moves.
Right around the corner, though, we might have a battle between Dacus and Niso. Niso right around the corner. They're going to skip by each other on that B bomb site. Still following with Nala, trying to get that sniper working. But if they move in and try to get this plant, look at the positioning from Niso. He's right in the back line. Should be an easy pickoff if he wraps the site. They're not going to be looking. He misses the opportunity on the first, but catches the second. Will fall to Dacus in the long run. It's a 2-on-3. Pardon me, a 2-on-2.
Look at Murray, he's pushed in. Sinjini's really far behind, and I've noticed this quite a lot with Sinjini. He seems to be disconnected from the action quite a bit. Maybe he's
disconnect again. Literally. He's got 1,000 ping once again.
1,000 ping. But he
still gets the
headshot. Headshot. But Dacus doesn't really need to peek. He knows Sinjini can't really move. I think he's just lost time because of the connection issues.
Yeah, nothing he can do. He's even going to go up to the bomb. A little bit unfortunate. They might take another pause here and try and grab a substitution for the time being. That's a little bit unfortunate. Don't like seeing rounds get lost because of latency issues.
The fact that he still managed to get a kill with that is impressive.
Calling a pause. I'm surprised they're not calling a pause on this.
Yeah, maybe they just want to try and carry on, but Sinjini, his ping is still fluctuating between that 200 mark. He's just spraying wildly, just trying to hope for the best, but he will fall. No, just try and get possession right now. Like, at the moment, they seem to have good map control. They know players up in tower, and Blues will be the one which dispatches him with that PPSH. I've said so many times how much this weapon just shreds you at close range. But the problem, which I'm seeing here with Grandpa Gaming, is they do not have possession of the bomb.
Yeah, but if they clean up all of the kills, it's not going to make too much of a difference regardless, and that's really kind of what the positioning is that they're in right now. With Blues being up in the tower, not spotting that player. Now he spots him. Blues is going to take down Marie. That leaves just Niso. He's playing deep back right, and surely not going to have an opportunity into this round. He's playing underneath the tower. The player drops down Blues, but now they know exactly where he is.
Souls watching the angle. Niso can't even climb up the ladder, because if he does, Souls will have the angle. If he goes out, Souls and Nala will be able to spot him. Bottom tower is held for Niso, but he might be able to keep his weapon, because it doesn't seem like the Grandpa Gaming wants to push him too much. They don't want to lose all their weapons, which they have, because they have 2 scopes, a bunch of PPSHs as well. Just waiting for the storm to happen, which is that clock ticking down to 0.
And finally, they're going to come around the corner, surprise him, and take him. Knew exactly where he was. That's a 10th round on the board now here for the Grandpa Gaming side. Still surprised that they're not calling a timeout, trying to get another player in here for Sinjini. But it looks like his ping has kind of come back down, so definite potential on the board for him to have a recovery here, and for the no-namers side to start putting some rounds on the board here, but not the easiest situation for them to be in. He's got the STG, see what he can do with it this time around, but again, so much economy, so much in the hands of the Grandpa Gaming side right now as they continue to push forward.
Marie in that A position. Blue's trying to push down mid-house, and he might actually be able to catch Sinjini off. Sinjini can actually duel right now. His ping's not too high, but it is slowly rising. Right now,
I wonder
everyone's
if they
just waiting.
realize. Have you noticed that when you scope in with the Mosin, at least in Spectator, that the scope is off?
A little bit. I think it's more off center as well if you have it in left hand.
Oh, I play with left-handed models.
So it will be off center for you.
So you're saying because I play with left-handed models, I'm at a disadvantage trying to snipe on this?
Yep. That is exactly what I'm saying.
Joe! There's a shot.
Escape. Nice shot from him. Bacchus. It's like they're slowly pushing through the beat. They're all just waiting to push. Jake able to get one. Unable to get the second. Chetlo able to get one as well. But the frag's going in favor for Grandpa Gaming. Just leaving Marie alone once more. With only a shotgun and a car to play with. And he's now using that car to just see if anyone peeks him. And it looks like Nala might actually do it. Oh, I think the time just got away from because I think Toche might have been in his view.
They had the scope up, looking at a different angle. They've got to have an inkling as to where he's coming from. Ooh, spots the one player, sees the prone player, goes for the knife kill, drops the smoke out. Smart play. Look at this. Marie, plenty of time to play around with, too. Going to work that smoke, and he finds the kill. That's going to be the 2v1 clutch.
So smart from Marie. Getting that knife kill, using the smoke to his advantage, fake planting as well, making it seem like he's going to stick it, and then finally gets the frag. Weird though how he switches out the car for the PBSH, but that's Marie for you. But you can't really say much when he clutches rounds like that.
No, you can't. And that shotgun's been coming in clutch for him time and time again. So again, back to the grind, 10-9. No-namers just will not go down without one map advantage here for Grandpa Gaming. They do have the map advantage, winning in overtime on map number 1, and Daka is ready for Chet. Knows that he likes to go up to that window at the beginning of the rounds, see if they can capitalize again. There's another player up in the rafters. They're going to jump up. Are they going to be ready for it? No. Jake is going to be there in the corner. Blues goes down, but it is a man advantage here still for the Axis side. Zingini has also fallen.
Thing is, if Marie falls here, that's A site open, and they know that, so they're gonna get the bomb towards that A site. You can see the rotations, but Niso's quick on the rotate. He's got a car in hand. Toxj misses his shot. Not the time to start missing shots. Nolan and Toxj all in positions to try and get him. I think it's Dakas who might actually be the one which does, but nope, doesn't prepare for it. Niso drops the bomb. And now it's all up to Toxj. Such great advantage lost because Niso on the quick rotate.
Now we got to see the slow play. ToxG trying to get back in here. Great crossfire. And there you go, Jake. Gonna be the denial on that one, 10-10. So we're all square going into the final couple of rounds once again. This is how that played out on Manor House earlier on. Went to overtime, and it was going to be the abilities of Grandpa Gaming to actually close things out and over.
Let's see how this will happen this time. 5 PPSHs. You're going to see a rush play here. I bet they're going to smoke out mid entirely and push through to B site. If they don't, I will be disappointed. But Zingini, double nade kill. You don't see those too often. Especially in the new release. Ooh, what was that, Niso? All I can say is smiley face to that.
Good Lord.
You can kind of understand where the cheat accusations come from that, but that was just a beautiful shot. Absolutely.
That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. Nevertheless, an opportunity to go up to map point here for the no-namer. Scope comes out for Nala. The rest of them are going to be on the SMG. See what they can do here.
Yeah, exactly. Dacus pushing up ahead, I think. Right now, No Names have got into the heads of their opponents, but Soul's able to get one. Niso with a quick frag, taking out the scope, which is Nala. It seems like they're very close to pushing into the B site right now. You can see Dacus close to the entrance. Tokshay almost getting Jake, but Niso saving his teammate's life. Niso is pumped right now. Getting these important frags. That nade might also be quite effective. Unable to get Dacus. But Murray, he will be able to get one. He'll be able to get the second. Now it's all up to Dacus in our 1 versus 4. And this is for match point for No Names. Just able to get Jake. Very low HP. He's so up close with his own PBSH, and he will get that frag. Match point for No Names, and great performance from Niso.
So now we have to see what kind of recovery Grandpa Gaming have. Otherwise, we're going to be going to map 3, which will be Liberation. Being all tied up at a 1-1 score line.
Now watching the cross. I don't even see anyone peeking in his view, but it's Souls who gets the first frag onto Sinjini. Sinjini been falling quite a bit lately due to his issues, but Marie gets a quick refrag onto Blues. He's been controlling his A site masterfully.
Man advantage now for the no-namers. Make it 2 is neat. Doing such a good job of controlling these back channels the last couple of rounds. Gonna get peeked out, and we'll go down to Daka's, so it will be a man advantage. Swung back. The Allied side, Daka's with a second on the round. One more to player coming around the side. Oh, he gets a lot of damage in, but he can't finish him off. It's gonna leave it all on Nala. 1 versus 2 to stay alive in map number. Working his way up in towards the back of the bomb site. One player right around the corner, not paying attention to the direction that he's coming in. If he does go for the bomb plant, they'll be alerted. They've got such a fast rotation.
Yeah, right now he's just clearing out all the angles. Now they know, right, he's going to want to push this, but he's been so patient. We've seen him being patient in these scenarios where I think probably would be better for him to push. Now he pushes in, gets like half HP. Jake's pushing him with him, and he gets the frag, and that will be No Names closing out this map in great style.
Bomb defused.
So with that being said, we are going to be going to a map number 3 here very, very shortly. It will be Liberation to settle things in this best of 3 between these two squads. We knew it was going to be evenly matched. We didn't realize that it was going to be this evenly matched. But going to Liberation, we know what Grandpa Gaming is capable of on that map. It's just going to be a matter of, can no-namers answer the call?